Welcome to the Bench Podcast. My name is Joey, joined as always by my brother co-host Angel. What's up, big dog?
What's up?
Really? Whoa, that's all the energy you're bringing?
The Chiefs game just totally wrecked me for the day.
You know what I realized about Angel? On any given Sunday, your mood is totally controlled by how the Broncos lost that particular day.
100%. You got it correctly. That's why I'm so much.
That's just good fandom.
Yeah.
Over at producer's desk, double barrel action. Gabriel Tovar, AJ Woodson. How you doing, boys?
What up? What up? What up?
And full house today in the guest chair. Wearing the Mario Kart shirt.
Yeah.
Terrell Thurgood, how you doing, bud?
What up? What up? Yeah, taking a tough loss with the Chiefs game, but still feeling good about the Broncos.
Quick update on the Incredibles. What's it called? Incredibles.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah. Season ended last Friday.
Oh, as champions.
As we lost in the semifinals. Yeah.
Well, of course. How did you do?
Yeah.
I had to miss the game. My sister got married.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yep. I had to take one for the team.
Yeah, but listen, you're in Vegas.
In Vegas.
Doing your thing. Listen, that was a black people wedding.
Yeah, we got turned.
That looked fun.
Yeah, we got turned. It was wild.
I don't know. Carson Steele missed his sister's wedding to be on Sunday Night Football.
Oh.
Remember that? Carson Steele, remember a couple weeks ago? He missed his sister's wedding.
Because that was all they talked about the whole game.
So,
Just 2 carries.
they love that fact.
He did.
Yeah, he
Episode
did.
180 for Monday, November 11th, 2024. Thanksgiving, 2 weeks away. Christmas, less than 2 months away. Good times. If you're watching on YouTube for the first time, welcome to the channel.
Hi.
Subscribe, turn on notifications. Thanks for joining us. If you're listening on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, thanks for joining the audio version of the Bench Podcast. Of course, brought to you by the Fans First Sports Network. Like, subscribe, notifications, review, all those good things. And then find us on Instagram, X, and TikTok. Search at Bench Show to follow the show between the show. And benchshow.com, home of the Bench Beat, articles on fandom, fantasy, and all things NFL. Be honest. Who read David Adams' article?
Sorry, David.
Piece of shit.
I'm getting to it because it's a David Adams article. So you got to read it.
So to be fair, I read about a quarter of it because even I couldn't be in the toilet that long. That's a long article. It's good stuff though.
Let me tell you part of why I didn't read it, because I'm playing that jerk in fantasy football this week.
Wow.
And he's using part of the Chiefs' black magic to beat me this week when I'm perfectly healthy. He's not healthy, but we'll see.
Angel just did a good thing, man. I got to tag out, and none of you guys said anything. And Angel, thank you, Angel.
Nice.
That's a good man.
We've done a lot of shows together. I want to make sure that my boy looks good.
All right, guys, I got a little game for you. I want to do a bunch of halfway stuff, but we're a little past halfway.
A little more, yeah.
But so the just past halfway MVP odds are out. This is FanDuel.com. I want you guys to guess, as a team, the top 10. You get 3 misses. You know how it goes. And I need a final answer, okay? You can talk about it amongst yourselves. Ready, set, go.
Can we ask a quick question? Just a yes or no, or
Yeah.
not, just not a yes or no.
Yeah.
How many non-quarterbacks are on that list? That would be helpful.
I know that'd be helpful. That's why I don't want to do it.
Oh, wait.
I guess it's okay, right?
Yeah.
All right, fine. I see... Oh, God. 0.
Oh, wow.
This award is
So
gone.
no-
This award is gone
So
wild.
no Derrick Henry, no
0.
Saquon.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Derrick Henry
God, that is wild.
Derrick Henry might run for 2,000 yards this year. He might not get MVP.
Okay, so top 10 quarterbacks.
So Lamar.
Who's ranking
The
quarterbacks?
top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL.
Go ahead.
So Lamar's on there.
Lamar.
Number 1, minus 125. Jeez.
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, number 2, minus 400.
Mahomes will be on there at
You guys see that difference? Minus 125, minus 400. Lamar's running away with the MVP right
Literally.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
now. And he's not in the MVP of his own team.
You know what? The more I see of what he's putting up this year, the more I believe he should not have won MVP last year.
Nope.
Because, he's already having a better season than
Yeah,
than that season.
these stats are incredible.
This
Last
is an
year's-
MVP season.
Well, last year he ended it good, and then the narrative took over.
Yeah.
So
So you guys have 1 and 2, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. Who else you got?
We said Mahomes.
Mahomie,
Mahomes number 3, which is a bunch of bull.
Yeah.
ridiculous.
He's number 3.
He
but
nearly got beat by the Broncos.
It is what it is. Number 4.
Jared Goff.
Wow.
Yep.
Are you cheating?
No.
I Googled it.
No, I have the list right here. I made the odds.
Jared Goff's number 4, right behind Patrick Mahomes. Bad timing for this. Jared Goff, 5 picks tonight. So
Just quick.
I would
update on that.
imagine tomorrow these odds might have
They
changed.
just scored a touchdown.
He just scored a touchdown right now.
Who?
Come on,
I have the list.
again. Take his stupid iPad away. I'm gonna say St. Brown.
St. Brown touchdown?
Your boy got a touchdown.
Hey, there we go. There we go. That's
Let's go.
Okay. So far, you guys are 1 through 4. Nice.
Oh, that was funny.
I'm gonna say Baker at 5.
I'm going to say no.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts at 5.
Baker's not. They don't give Baker. Anything.
Yeah, they don't like Baker.
Baker Mayfield not on the list.
That's crazy.
That's it's pretty wild.
Jordan Love on that list.
No.
Jordan Love's not on this.
I need a final answer type thing. You guys
Whoa,
always cheat.
What about Jaden Daniels?
Or Kirk Cousins. He's like narrative.
Kirko?
No,
He's like narrative kind of guy. They're not gonna give it to a rookie.
Jaden Daniels. Well, I mean, but his name's gonna be on that list though.
Jaden Daniels.
Let's say Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels, number 6.
Let's go. Hey, we're
Number 6.
We're cranking
in
this
order
order,
so
yeah.
far. 4 to go. And no misses.
Jordan Love hasn't played enough. They're for Jordan Love.
We already said Goff, right?
We said Goff.
You have Lamar, Josh Allen, Patrick
Darnold?
Mahomes,
Burrow. Maybe?
Goff, Hurts, Daniels.
Joe Burrow. Yeah.
Burrow might be.
Burrow.
Joe Burrow is number 10 on the
okay.
list at plus 3,000.
What about Darnold?
Justin Herbert.
Oh, Justin Herbert.
I need a final answer.
It's not Sam Darnold,
That's
is it?
tough. If you can put, I mean, yeah.
You have to put Herbert there, right?
Yeah.
I'll vote Herbert.
I like Herbert.
Just
I like Herbert.
He's number 11 though. So close.
Who did he miss?
man, was Russ on that list?
Yeah, one more miss.
We got 5 misses? Okay.
You get 3, no?
You get 3
I've missed
misses.
3 times.
We missed like 4. Yeah.
All right, my bad.
We missed 2.
Brock Purdy is number 7. CJ Stroud.
Oh,
just
Stroud, duh.
CJ Stroud
all right,
just
guys.
behind Brock Purdy.
Interesting. I said Stroud would finish behind him in MVP votes.
Ooh.
Check this fucking stats. I'm tired of this argument.
Kyler Murray at number 9.
Oh, good for you.
Right
Kyler.
before Brock Purdy. But yeah, those are the MVP odds for just past halfway. It is Monday, and on Monday we get to the benchies. All right, Monday morning benchies. We got a theme today.
Yeah.
Song titles, benchies, song titles. I'll go first. The Destiny's Child Survivor Award goes to Kyler Murray, who took this brutal hit from Jets linebacker Quincy Williams today. Blindside, and there he goes. That's a little man just getting absolutely owned. I'll tell you right now, if Jaden Daniels or what other quarterback's not getting up from that hit?
Aaron Rodgers definitely not.
Oh, no.
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
He's eating that one.
He might die. Both of
tell you
those
what,
guys are cremated on that.
Kyler did get up, picked his little body right up off the floor, dusted himself off, did not miss a play, converted a third down, and threw a beautiful pass in the corner to Marvin Harrison Jr.
Just fully concussed.
He is truly a survivor.
Yeah.
Destiny's Child.
Yeah, mine is the Casey Musgraves arm's length benchy. It goes to, I don't look for this one, deep cut. For all you Casey Musgraves fans out there. To Baker Mayfield for keeping Nick Bosa arm's length for about 15 yards laterally. Oh my.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback do that in my, right? I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Incredible.
I vowed to not talk about politics in this show, so I'm going to let that go.
But like to keep
When did that start?
after the election.
Listen, guys, no politics.
This is too dirty.
That's up there with Saquon's play from last
Yeah,
year.
there's some
No,
great
it's not.
there's some great
No, it's
plays
not.
out there.
To keep Nick Bosa away arm's length.
If it was like
We've seen stiff arms from quarterback.
No.
He hurdled a man backwards, Terrell.
it's up there. It's not
up there.
above
It's up
it.
there.
It's
It's
in the
It's
same-
up there- it's up there, like-
it's in the list of top.
Is it up there like Purdy's with Stroud?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We
Terrell,
can-
what's your benchy?
my benchy, staying on the same theme, same player, same artist, Destiny's
geez.
Child.
Oh.
Say my name. Kyler Murray. Ooh. He's balling this year. Look, we forgot about him. We weren't talking about him going into the season. He's coming out now 9th in MVP odds. 22 for 24 today. 266 yards, 3 touchdowns today. Set a franchise record for 17 straight completions today. He went off. They beat the brakes off the Jets. And we all know I hate the Jets. So Kyler Murray, he went off. He's making a case for comeback player of the year this year. So.
No, it's gonna go to Flacco.
It probably will. It probably will.
It's gonna go to Flacco.
I feel really good that both me and you both picked Destiny's Child. I'm not going to say why, but I think we all know why. I feel good that,
It's your invitation to the cookout.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's a great way to put it.
You're coming to the next
I
wedding.
picked Casey Musgraves. Damn.
Wait, it's all mine.
You got disinvited from
Damn.
the...
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What do you guys got?
We know what your Tender preferences are.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, man. That's a
non-existent.
That's a handsome woman.
Okay, so I'm going a little indie here. Anybody remember the band Go-T-I? They were like a little duo.
No.
Somebody that I used to know.
Oh.
Because that's how I'm going to be referring to the New York Jets now. As somebody that I used to know.
Good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I wash my hands of this team. I mean, you got Sauce Gardner not finishing tackles on 3rd and long.
He sucks.
Aaron Rodgers has something to say or look to give after
old.
every single play. The offensive line is atrocious. The defense can't rush the pass. You can't guard pass catchers. You can't fall on fumbles correctly. I'm embarrassed that I ever believed in this team. I'm done with the New York Jets, and they are now somebody that I used to know.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to believe you, AJ, until we pick games next week.
Pick against them first.
When we pick games next week,
Let's see who they got next week. Let's see. Hold on.
No, they have a nice schedule, right? I remember us.
They
going
got
over
a
it.
great schedule.
I mean, they're supposed to win today.
Yeah, what exactly is a nice schedule?
I mean, a nice.
They got the Colts next week.
Slaughter.
That's gonna be
That's gonna be hard to pick. No, I'm done. I'm done with the team.
What you got, Gabe?
I got the Lee Greenwood, God bless the USA, benchy to 49ers pass rusher Nick Bosa. After being fined $11,000 last week for wearing a Make America Great Again hat, he sacked Baker Mayfield today and hit him with the Donald Trump dance as a celebration. You got the video for me?
Yeah, they're.
So just Donald Trump just continuing to win this week. It's been a great week. God bless USA.
They wouldn't show that on mainstream TV. You're just
No
refuse to
I have
talk.
no opinion.
No politics.
No politics. All right, I'll take this one then. No, I'm just kidding. No, I thought that was kind of bullshit to be fined for
$11,000 for wearing a hat on the field.
I've seen like guys wear other shit on their like actually offensive shit, and they walk away with it. So
Jets
Joey's
uniforms.
not saying a word.
it's good to be in
Follow
America.
me on Twitter for my thoughts.
I got one more. I couldn't find a song for this one, so we're just going to call this the old moron benchy. Jesus. And this goes to Jerry Jones. After, I don't know how many weeks in a row we've seen the sun be an issue at Dallas Cowboys Stadium.
Terrible today.
CeeDee Lamb misses a wide open 6-yard touchdown because he couldn't see the ball.
Yep.
So Jerry Jones makes some comments. He says, by the way, we know where the sun is going to be when we decide to flip the coin or not. I don't know why you flip the coin or not. You're flipping the coin either way, moron.
Why is he being?
We do know where the damn sun is going to be in our stadium. And then when he asked to put curtains, right? Let's put some curtains up. Well, let's tear the damn stadium down and build another one. This moron gives us more and more every week.
Yeah.
Cowboys fans, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
Did
don't
you
know
hear
how
what he
you
said
deal
about
with this.
Dak?
No.
They were talking about, like, do you think your chances would be better if Dak were playing right now? And he said, well, we only won 3 games with Dak, so we weren't that good anyways. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's throw your franchise quarterback under the bus while he's on the injured list.
He just doesn't get it. He's lost it. That's what happened.
Yeah.
He's lost it.
You gotta croak, boys.
Yeah, he's. I don't know how to fix his team because Jerry's going to be there until the day he dies. So
Croak.
yeah,
I was
that's
gonna say that's unfortunately that's probably the only way to fix the team.
his heart.
He'll be calling, like, the decisions even when he...
Oh, is he gonna leave a will for his team?
The next 30 years are to be as followed.
Not signing anybody. Jesus.
The Grim Reaper's like, look, guys.
Guys, I can only do so much.
All right, those are the benchies. We'll take a quick break. When we get back, let's get into the news. Be right back. This segment is brought to you by Dad Gang Hats. Dad Gang makes the highest quality hats in the apparel industry because they use premium materials, pay close attention to detail, and prioritize durability and comfort. With so many styles, colors, and designs, they absolutely have the right hat for you and the dad in your life. Use code BENCHED76826. That's BENCHD 76826 for 15% off your first purchase. Shop Dad Gang Hats. Quality hats for quality dads. All right, the news is brought to you by HUEGA House Hats. Use our code BENCHED, that's BENCHD, for 15% off. HUEGA House Hats. Damn, they're good.
Yeah, they're good.
Oh, it's like, is that the slogan?
I'm sure there's a slogan out there for them, right?
That was a slogan. Why can't you go with it sometimes?
That was a good slogan.
Damn it. All right, let's get into the news here. Browns general manager Andrew Berry was non-committal when asked Wednesday about Deshaun Watson's standing with the franchise.
Shocking.
How could you be committal?
Yeah, I mean, they as committal as they possibly could have been to this guy.
Yeah.
They're not going back to Deshaun Watson, are they?
They
can't possibly do that to Cleveland.
or to themselves or to Deshaun Watson. Literally,
Or to football.
Or to football.
I feel like Cleveland's already said their final goodbyes to him. Now just
You mean when they
leave it.
booed him when he was getting carted off the field? Injured?
Yes.
That's their
Well,
final
the city
goodbye.
has left. They've made their voice known already.
Well, they can't cut him because that's like $75 million of a just dead cap.
Has his contract started yet? Was this
yeah.
the first year?
They pushed back the second year like twice.
No, he's in it. He's in it. I think he has like 2 years left, maybe 3.
Yeah, I think his cap is like $75 million or something.
Yeah.
It's something crazy. They might have to draft a quarterback and have his ass just sit on the bench and just hold a clipboard. I'm not sure how you take that, but
They have to draft incredibly well these next 2 years.
I mean, you have to pay whatever you can to get off him, right? I mean,
yeah,
he can't hold a clipboard.
Yeah, could you trade him if he say he had a contract that was tradable?
Yeah,
you could trade him, right?
Yeah, but you're still. I guarantee no one's eating all that money. You're still gonna have to pay for
Yeah,
it.
you got to eat the money. You got to do a Denver deal.
Yeah, that's Cleveland's
Worked out for us.
And I think people understand now after the Denver deal, like, yeah, let's not do that anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
no, it worked
T.
out for both.
No,
teams.
it worked out.
It worked for both teams.
We got Bo. What the fuck are you talking about? Bitch, you well, I'm down.
You don't got to call him a bitch.
Listen,
you don't got to
I'm
do
a
that.
sensitive Bronco fan right now, man. We I'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later.
We're not talking about the Broncos
Bo looked good though.
or Bo.
Fuck it, we're talking about Bo.
With a picture of Deshaun Watson.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
How we got to
I honestly think we're just talking about Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
move on here. Saints wide receiver Chris Olave ruled out Sunday. That was today, and is seeking opinions from experts about his concussion. He, of course, fourth documented,
Fourth, right?
that we know about in his pro career. So expects to be placed on injury reserve. Ian Rappaport also adding that most likely he has played his last game in 2024. He's going to be most likely put on IR and done for the season. Chris Olave, should he come back?
Yeah, next year. They're in a
Jeez.
They're in a
Like
total.
that.
They're in a total. Like they accidentally, stupidly won today. They shouldn't have won today. I don't know why they won today. You should be losing every game.
Another one of Joey's placebo effects.
Yeah.
New coach. Yeah.
So about that placebo.
Yeah. This is more of like let's try to lose, but they're so bad at so many things. They're bad at tanking now. You're supposed to lose. You're supposed to lose today.
Yeah, I don't know why I got filled with rage when I saw them celebrating their win. I'm like, that's a bad thing, idiot.
shouldn't be
That's
winning.
a bad thing.
Did you hear the
That's how I
quote
felt
from
when
the? Go ahead.
No, go.
Did you hear the quote from the head coach?
No, what'd
what's
he
it?
say?
Darren
Rizzi?
the Rizzler.
Rizzler.
He said he clogged the toilet of the head coach's bathroom before the game and thought, well, this is going to be a crappy day. That's something he decided to let us know after they won.
Attaboy Riz.
Right.
Great soundbite.
Good shit happening. No pun intended.
Pun. Nice. Pun. Very nice.
Leader of men.
They're what a mess of a franchise. They're in debt to like the mob or something.
The New Orleans mob.
The New Orleans mob. They still have Derek Carr running around acting like an idiot.
I was listening to someone on the 33rd team, shout out Ari Merov, and he was talking about how they, like the Eagles push ahead money. I think who else does it really? The Dolphins, I think, push ahead money. The Saints have done it like no one else.
Yeah.
Like the amount of money they have pushed forward is like ridiculous. They are so cap strapped for the next couple of years. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah. They've been in this mindset that they're close to a Super Bowl.
That's the problem.
That's
is that
why.
these other teams like did it because like capitalized on a Super Bowl window.
Yeah.
It's like you're getting. It's almost like you're getting worse.
Yeah, now you're bad in debt and you can't afford to. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. They just re-signed Alvin Kamara for 3 more years
God.
Like they're in debt. How do they afford to sign people?
because you just push it down the road.
That's so irresponsible.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
that's
saying
a
political.
Future Saints. That's a future Saints.
Yeah, that's a
problem.
future Saints
They'll
problem.
The
take it.
bill will come due.
All right, last one here, guys. Big one. Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott placed on injury reserve, according to Mr. Stephen Jones. Planning to undergo season-ending surgery on his partially torn hamstring. Just partially torn. Come
It's
on,
not fully turned. Come on.
man up.
Relax.
Pending the opinion of one final specialist. Nope. Prescott is flying to New York to meet with a specialist, but Cowboys doctors already believe he needs a surgery that would sideline him for months. For 4 months and 4 months. Cowboys really suck, man.
Cowboys are bad. They're badly run. They're not a good product on the field. It's bad. It's bad in Dallas. I don't think it's ever been this bad before in the history of like me being a football fan, right? Or
It's just, I mean, we've been there literally from the beginning. We went to training camp. We talked to the fans when CD and Dak weren't getting paid. The fans were pissed.
Now we can't wait to go next year.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Then they wait to pay the guys. Pay them super late. Don't add anyone else around them.
yeah.
They signed Eric Kendricks.
And they traded for Jonathan Mingo.
Mingo.
Joey. Come
Yeah.
on. Joey.
Well,
They got Mingo.
well, first they got Zeke.
Oh,
Brought Zeke back.
problem solved.
And surprise, surprise, you actually really suck if you don't do anything to your team in the offseason.
Yeah, Zeke hates being there. Mingo hasn't shown anything. Cooper Rush is still Cooper Rush. He's still
Yeah.
backup quarterback.
By the way, they wasted that 4th round pick on Trey Lance. He hasn't gotten any better. Like every time I see him play, I'm like, maybe he learned something. Nope.
They should put him in for the rest of the season.
That was like the highlight of the game today when he came in.
Yeah.
Like, they lost it.
Well, until he started
until he threw the ball.
Then everyone's like,
But he looks really cool right on the field.
But he looks awesome.
Yeah. Because he's.
I wonder if they play Lance. Of course, they're going to lose a lot of games.
Yeah.
And they get a shot at Shedeur. If Jerry doesn't think, wait a minute.
A match made in heaven.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Jerry's already thinking
that. Oh man!
After
That
signing
screams
Dak.
drama, like just with you're bringing in his dad, you're bringing him to Dallas.
That'd be great.
Jerry Jones
Jerry would love
aging like I don't know. That's terrible.
Jerry's already thinking of that.
Well, Travis Hunter would be the one that they should get.
Yeah.
Because they need another wideout next to Lamb.
I don't think they'll
not
be that
Mingo.
far at the bottom. He'll go before the Dallas gets.
Well,
Travis
they're
Hunter's gonna go
what's
top
their
three.
they have 3 wins, right?
They have 3 wins.
So that's top 5 right now.
God, yeah, you're right.
I
There's
mean,
a lot of teams
Yeah,
that
they're not
have-
winning
There's-
this year. Duh.
No, there's like a lot of bad teams this year.
yeah, but the Saints are going to keep trying to win. So
Yeah, and then the Panthers won.
And the
because
Panthers won today.
because they really need to win for some reason.
that was the other team. When I saw them when they're all cheering that they won, it's like, what?
Should win.
What are you doing?
this isn't good, guys.
You
This
wait
isn't good.
this long to win?
But yeah, the Cowboys in an absolute free fall. Shout out Tom Petty, John Mayer.
nice.
I was way too old in my life to realize that was a cover. I was like, John Mayer didn't write that song?
Because John Mayer killed.
I'm looking at that's John Mayer's song. And then I heard it on the radio. I'm like, who stole John Mayer's song?
and we
this
sound
is-
so old.
this is a bad version of it. And it's like, oh, this is the original.
All right, that's the news. Brought to you by HUEGA Hats. Take a quick break. When we do, we're going to do a full recap. Week 10. Be right back. We're going to guess who they're going to vote for. First up, we have the reigning MVP himself, Lamar Jackson. To me, he can go either way.
I've been to Baltimore. Very urban.
How does that make me wanna?
What about it seems urban? Man?
We have Harrison Butker.
already know.
Al Michaels.
Old school guy like that? Oh yeah.
Real.
This guy eats steak at halftime. He has to. It's a Trump guy if I've ever seen one.
Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen.
Oh yeah, Kamala. He's dating a Hollywood.
I think he's just going to be a pushover
yeah.
here.
Are you mad at him?
No.
Titans quarterback Will Levis.
He would be the one that would mess up the ballot and accidentally vote for someone else.
Oh crap! Tampa Bay Bucks
You
quarterback
already know.
Baker Mayfield.
He's a total Trump.
He's the Trump quarterback. Cowboys legend Michael Sam.
Kamala.
Yeah, Kamala, next question.
All right, just 2 games left in week number 10. Lions Texans happening right now. Dolphins Rams on Monday Night Football. Before we get into the games, let's check up on Lions Texans. What's going on?
Yes, sir. Lions tied it up. It is 23-23, 2.5 minutes left. Houston's got the ball midfield. They're trying to drive down the field.
So Houston has not scored in the second half.
No, they haven't.
That's not great. That's not great.
I mean, this doesn't this seem a little bit more like how they've been without Nico Collins? Like the beginning, they were kind of, in the first half, they're killing it. We were like, oh, okay, maybe this is a game that C.J. Stroud's going to come out here and win. Something that Angel said last week, but this is the same old.
They needed to be aggressive at the deadline for a wideout, and they weren't, and now you're paying the consequences. I know Mechie's having a good game, but you need a difference maker in these kind of games. And
I mean, this is a team that we all think might be the best in the NFL.
the Lions,
Yeah.
they're a
let's not-
well-oiled
let's
machine.
not go too hard on them.
It's definitely up to par with what the Lions do best. Yeah. Even when we're losing, we're still going to be a threat all the way to the final.
I have 2:47 left in the fourth quarter.
Sheesh.
Tied.
But in a game where the Lions quarterback throws 5 picks,
Yeah.
you can't capitalize on that.
Yeah.
You're tied up.
Wild times.
That's crazy.
All right, let's recap the games. They started in Germany. We are still punishing the Germans. We gave them Daniel Jones versus Bryce Young. Panthers win that game 20-17. Anything in the world you'd want to say about the Panthers and Giants game?
We didn't just give them Daniel Jones versus Bryce Young. We gave them a full game plus an extra overtime
They
of
went to
Daniel
OT.
Jones
Yeah,
versus
they did.
Bryce
There
Young.
was a cool part of the game. I don't know his first name, but the hockey league, the
yeah.
ref, he did
Ed
one of the
Hockley's son.
penalty calls in German.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
the first one, yeah.
I
It was
wasn't
very
watching.
cool.
It was very cool. You offended so many Germans.
To our German audience, I apologize.
I sound like Hitler.
It's a big demographic for us.
You're just clearing your throat. You're just clearing.
That's probably all we need to spend on the Giants Panthers. Honestly, we can keep moving here.
Hey, Bryce Young got to win. Good for him.
Yeah, Bryce Young got to win. Not good. Good for him. Not good for the Panthers.
Oh, he's sticking it to the Panthers now.
Yeah.
I'm end up winning for you guys. Yeah.
And is Dalton going to play again?
It doesn't matter. They suck. The Giants suck. Daniel Jones. Who has a longer career in the NFL after this year? Daniel Jones or Bryce Young?
Daniel Jones.
It's Daniel Jones.
It's not close. It's not close.
How does
By default.
This guy he's not good.
He's the biggest con artist we've ever seen.
He looks like who? Daniel Jones?
Yeah.
I was about to go into Bryce Young.
They're both kind of
He
con
just
artists.
looks like a junior hire. Like he legitimately does.
Yeah, size matters. I'm trying to tell you guys.
It does.
It does.
All right, Patriots Bears. Patriots blew out the Bears 19-3. I don't understand this Bears team. Eberflus about to get fired, right?
Ebbs, yeah, he needs.
You have to.
Yeah, you lose to the Patriots. You get sacked 9 times.
He got sacked 9 times today.
In one game. The Patriots had 16 sacks in the whole season.
That can't possibly be all on the offensive line either. Like you're holding the ball too long.
Can you name the defensive line for the Patriots?
Yeah. Uche. No, they just traded him away.
Judon. Now he's
gone. Yeah.
They had 16 sacks on the year and 9 today.
Yeah.
Man, you made some families rich today.
Yeah.
Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears, we've been another fraud, another con artist team.
We were all about
We've
the
been
Bears.
bamboozled.
I mean, is it as simple as the coach? I mean,
So they asked him, they asked Eberflus, are you going to take a look at the offensive play calling? He said, we're going to take a look at everything. And when I read that, I was like, the management or the owner is going to take a look at everything. That includes you, buddy.
Don't try to put yourself in there.
He's like,
we're going to do some
we're
stuff.
addressing it. Like, no, they're addressing you.
that's like when he's sitting at the table, he'll just walk to the other side of the table.
and gently put his hand on the owner's shoulders.
Like, these guys need to go.
this offseason, we kind of knew like they handled it wrong. Bunch of half measures.
Yeah.
You keep Eberflus because of what the defense did last year. You bring in Shane Waldron, who was fired, by the way, because he wasn't any good. You bring him straight. You celebrate him like he's the next Ben Johnson or something.
Yeah.
You pass on actual Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just a wasted half season because we all knew head coach was a problem, and now just 10 games in, you're finally realizing.
Yeah, and like you said it, I think in the offseason, like the hard thing is gonna be you're gonna have to fire Eberflus, who's a good defensive head coach, but sometimes you have to do the hard thing to get the right thing, and you just didn't do it.
Ooh,
like
bars.
Like I went to church today. I watched online today. Watched online. I got some knowledge over
I was
here.
gonna say you'd not go to church, my
I went
friend.
online.
It was the fourth square on here.
Shout out to no man. I won't say that. No, but they should have. Like Eberflus was like he's a nice coach, but if you want to take this team to a different level, you can't rely on this guy. Like there was so many head coaches out there. Vrabel was out there almost the whole offseason. You could have had him. It's just wasted talent. DJ Moore's quitting on the team halfway through. Tyreek Stevenson, I don't know what happened to him. Caleb Williams. There's so many clips of him now when Shane goes over him trying to talk to him, he just nods his head. Yeah, it's just bad. It's bad vibes. The whole thing's just a shit show.
Terrell, dream candidate head coach for the Bears.
For me, it's Brian Flores. I like him. I think they need I think you need a little bit more of a straight-laced dude who's also a defensive guy who can keep them in line, but also
A giant douchebag.
He's a real dick.
Only a kid.
Sometimes you need a dick coach.
Yeah.
That's what Bill Belichick was.
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton's he's lightening up a little bit, but sometimes you need a dick
So
coach.
he's
Okay, so
But I think he might have learned.
please don't say sometimes you need a dick. Please don't say that on the show.
no, I didn't say
What did you say? Okay, so if you go that route, right? If you go get a dick, then you're going to need.
kind of shows.
You know, that's gonna
If no one saw this show till right now, what are they talking about?
No, but then you're not going to go. You're
need
not going to get
aspirin.
one of the young. We got to stop with this.
Stop.
You're not going to go. You're not going to get a Ben Johnson. You're not going to get a Slowick. You're not going to get one of these young offensive coordinators. You're probably settling for a Doug Peterson, that kind of guy to run your offense.
God.
And Mike McCarthy type.
Oh
Go get Jason Garrett out of retirement.
No.
That's the problem I have with that kind of head coaching hire.
with Brian
A
Flores.
defensive head coach is that you're always
As
going to
your
have to
OC.
sacrifice on the offensive side,
Yeah.
and this is an offensive league.
Yeah, and you've spent so much, you number one overall pick on Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
I know the defense is good, but at the end of the day, you need a quarterback to win in this league. And yeah, I'm on the offense. I'll take one of the offensive minds. Brian Flores is good, but they've done
I don't know. I mean, I look at the top teams. A lot of the top teams
Yeah.
in the league, they have defensive coaches.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Chargers. The Chargers went and got that guy.
the Chargers guy's a
And
defensive guy.
they got Greg Roman. So I guess it could work. And a lot of the top guys you have out there are Vrabel, Belichick are that type of guy. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting how teams handle that.
Yeah.
The young hotness, or are you going to go for that veteran coach? The truth is they're both working. What's up?
Quick update. Houston just missed the field goal. Middle of the field at the 40-yard line, I think so.
It was
Sorry,
a long
guys.
field goal.
Too soon, guys. Bronco fans.
Minute and 50 left, so Detroit's got the ball.
Lions gonna win.
Wow.
Lions just do what Lions do and they win. Good for them.
I like it.
Yeah, the Bears. Yeah, I'm leaning towards offensive head coach, and I'm leaning towards a lot of changes on defense. They're good. I don't think they're as good as they think they are. Like, they still need help on both sides. The offensive line is atrocious. It's bad.
Colts. Bills win 30-20. Colts starting Joe Flacco. He threw 4 or 5 interceptions.
Doesn't matter.
He's not very good.
Nope.
The Bills, as usual, play to level of the competition, even though they're still going to win. At least they don't lose those games.
Josh Allen had 2 picks and no touchdowns today.
Yeah.
Because he played literally. I don't know why. It's frustrating.
We're pretty set on who the Bills are. They're going to be really good. They're going to get to the playoffs. It's all about how they do in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Colts. Do you go back to A-Rich already? Is the Flacco experiment over?
You guys answer this one.
I mean, I said it on our group chat. I would have went back to him in the first quarter.
Yeah.
2 picks in the first 6 minutes. Like, and it was sacks. It was fumbles. It was picks. It was the guy doesn't move from 3 feet in the pocket.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing happening in this game with Flacco behind center that could be any better than if you have Anthony Richardson out there.
Yeah, but what are you playing for, though?
I mean, at that, you're putting Anthony Richardson, you're playing to see if this kid has anything. Why do you
seen
have
that already?
No,
We-
I've seen
think-
5 games of it.
Yeah, we haven't seen
I don't think
enough.
we've seen enough.
At this point, even like I was on the A-Rich benching side, but now I was like, if we're gonna lose, at least give reps to Anthony Richardson. At least let him go out there. Right now, he's just sitting there. Like, I understand sometimes it's good for a player to recalibrate and sit back, whatever. But sometimes the only way to get good is just to, start taking losses, start like experiencing what it's like, and only reps is there's only ways you can simulate actual game reps. You can't do it on the bench. You have to just get in there and just get your hands dirty. And you will lose a lot, but we'd rather lose with Andy Richardson than lose with Joe Flacco.
This was my problem the whole time with the let's start Flacco thing, is that people were thinking that you had some ringer on the bench who was going to make you a Super Bowl contender. It was Joe fucking Flacco.
Yeah.
It was never going to do anything for your team. It was never going to make you a playoff team. It was never going to maximize your weapons.
Well,
it's
that was
Joe Flacco.
That was the reason they said, like, oh, well, we think we have a better chance to win
Yeah.
and make the playoffs. Well, that's not happening. So why is he still on the field? Yeah. It's not happening with this guy.
You drafted he's a project quarterback. So I don't get, Josh Allen sucked his first year. And even in the pregame for the Lions game, Jared Goff said he was 0-7 in his first year. And they were in the Super Bowl 2 years later. So you got to let the guy play. You took the risk. You knew what he was before you got him. Let him be a bad player. Let him go through the bumps and bruises, and then you can see what he actually has. Give him a season or 2 to figure it out.
Gabe, you sticking with Flacco, it sounds like?
I mean, if you want to keep losing games, which I feel like the Colts don't have anything to play for this year, don't put like A-Rich out. If he gets injured or something like that, and you have a losing season, and he has to miss an extended period. Again, I know it's a long shot to happening, but if that happens, then you're in an even worse position then. I just feel like you still got a good roster on paper. Lose out this year, go get some nice picks in the draft. And build around him next year. Go start the project all over again.
The problem is this isn't Madden. Like, you need this guy to play. He's not just going to show up next year and all right, let's see how he is this year. Like, that's another year sitting on the bench. You're now 2 seasons in to his contract, to his rookie contract, and you only have 5 games of tape on him. He has to play. If he gets hurt, he gets hurt. But you have to play him. You have to play him.
They're only 1 game out of the
And if
wild
you
card.
put in Sam Ehlinger, I swear to God. We need to move off the Colts.
They're just a mess.
They're frustrating.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hand this to you. Chiefs beat the Broncos 16-14.
Here we go.
Angel, what happened?
Broncos played very well today.
They did.
We played better than the Chiefs today.
It's
until
fair
the
to
last
say you
second.
should have won.
Yeah, we should have won. Until the last 2 seconds, we lost it. Bo Nix played well. Defense played well, obviously. Locked up Hopkins. Kelsey's going to do his thing all the time, but Mahomes had a frustrating day. We got pressure on him, sacked him a lot. Bo Nix, like I said, in the last drive, had 2 big third downs.
Yeah.
Got those, obviously. Had a 4-man drill that we ran to perfection. Then on the field goal to end it, it got blocked because the Chiefs just find a way. There's no way to. It makes no sense. The Chiefs just win.
It's rigged.
It's rigged. It's rigged.
The the O-line there on that field goal was ridiculous. I mean, they just folded. They literally watching them they just fell backwards. Everybody just fell backwards. Like, yes, they ran a bull rush on that side, but they didn't even they just created no resistance. They all just did this. They just fell to the ground.
Yeah.
It was like there's five. Yeah, it was watching them just fall back in slow motion. Like, oh no! Like, how did 5 guys get in there? Anybody could have blocked that. Anybody could have blocked that.
What was so crazy about that is that if the first guy, if he would have missed, there was like at least 2 guys behind him.
Yeah,
there was like guaranteed
no chances was not getting blocked.
That was pretty bad.
It almost felt like they were like the Goodell was in their ears. Like, you ready? 3, 2, 1, fall to the ground. Everybody fall right now.
That's just the
We
culture.
were told to.
That's just the
One of
culture
those things.
difference. Like the Chiefs, just like we're not going to lose, and the Broncos are still in the transition. We're like we have been losing. We're trying not to lose. It's just the Chiefs just have that thing. Where, like, we're just not going to lose.
Let's take some moral victories, okay, for the Broncos. Obviously, Chiefs moved to what, 9-0 now?
9-0.
Jeez.
Top of the league.
They're 9-0. Just keep winning.
Meanwhile, they've lost 2 receivers, a running back.
Yeah.
They're 9-0.
They are playing with the 2014 All Stars.
Jeez, yeah.
And Patrick Mahomes having his worst season of their career, and here they are, 9-0. What I will say is the Chiefs have a defense that's no joke. Mm-hmm. And if you look at Bo Nix's numbers today, that's pretty impressive. 22 for 30, 215, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked just twice, and a rating of 115. Like, Bo Nix, quietly under the radar, is proving both of you guys wrong.
Yeah, Bo Nix is. I love it. Honestly, I love it because we haven't had a quarterback who's able to at least go toe to toe with the Chiefs. And like last year, we split the series with the Chiefs, but like now at least we know with Sean Payton and Bo Nix, like we're capable of beating this juggernaut that's in our division.
Was this in Denver? Or?
This was in KC.
This is in KC.
Damn, that's a good performance.
It was a good game.
Yeah, so sorry, I'll let you go.
Well, I think Sean Payton's got to he's got to do a little bit better in third quarters of games, like especially with his play calling. We had 0 points in the second half.
That's not going to work.
Yeah, you got to put up. We got to put up something. There were little plays. There were little plays throughout the game where we had a chance outside of the refs. You know, had a horrible illegal contact call to give him that touchdown. That was garbage.
Refs have a bad day every time that they ref the Chiefs.
That was ridiculous.
It's a bad day. It's a bad day.
Dangerous. But the Benito missed sack.
Yep.
In the third quarter, that was a big one.
Yeah,
we definitely needed that one. But
I got the update. You guys get the update?
Wow, we just watched it.
Yeah, I just got it on my phone. Go ahead.
52-yard field goal, inches, maybe 1 inch away from the upright, goes in. Lions win.
Lions won, yeah.
Lions
Wow.
are the first team since 1970 to throw 5 interceptions, trail by 15 points, and still come back and win. This is a bad loss for for my book. This is a very bad loss for the Texans.
It's a worse loss than it is a great win for the Lions.
Yeah, I like this. You should have won that. 5 interceptions, I mean, at home, I don't know. I'm shocked. But, yeah, Lions won again.
Wow. Lions won.
8-1?
Texans are spiraling right before our eyes. It's
Okay, so we done with the Broncos?
Yeah.
Really
let's
quick
talk about
because
this.
really quick
we're not done.
because
Gabe's
everyone's talking about it right now. Angel, explain the Patrick Mahomes with the hot mic thing. Explain it because everyone's talking about it right now. You explained it to me before, so just clean it up.
So the ref was calling out a flag, and then on the mic it picked up Patrick Mahomes telling the ref, "Can you just give me a warning so next time I could," or something like
he said, like, "Let me know if he's getting close to me," or something like that.
So people interpreted that as like, "Oh, like the pass rush." Let him know the pass
Everyone
rush.
was,
but he was saying the tackles because they got called a couple times for Jawan Taylor lives in the backfield, so just move up. It was a misunderstanding. People just take out of context.
Is that okay with an NFL culture though? To like, hey, can you give me a warning if we're about to commit a penalty?
I mean,
like, because my 5th graders, like, our refs do that for them. Like, hey, let's stop, guys. You're offside, so let's move up. But like. Millionaire NFL players.
It's always been, I was gonna say receivers of the beginning of time. They've been doing.
Like, am I okay right now? But like for a ref to go out of his way and like, oh, hold on, Patrick, your guys are offsides. Can you fix? I mean,
it's a new rule, so there's still like
I mean, we heard John Harbaugh say that in the home opener against the Chiefs. He when they called like 3 straight penalties against the Ravens, he said, "Hey, give the guys a warning before you throw the flag."
Right.
So
Yeah, maybe it's okay. You want to talk Texans-Lions, or you want to move on?
Let's do it right now.
Okay, so Texans-Lions. Is Nico going to fix everything that's going wrong for the Texans right now? Honest question.
No, I think the the Texans are having the problem where now they're kind of the targeted team. Because now it's not like a secret.
That's
Like,
true.
The hunters become the hunted.
Yeah,
It's the
like
classic. You're not surprised anymore.
like it's different. Like early on, even like this year, Commanders hot start, and now they're losing because people kind of do game plan
The
for
thing
them.
is, though, they're not getting blown out. I mean, what, they lost by 3 tonight? They lost to
they're
the
just-
Packers 2 weeks ago by 2 points. So
It's just when you become a good team, just realize what comes with that. Is that people are going to want to beat you. It doesn't matter how much. Like a win's a win. So it's a lot on the culture of that Duke Ryan setting. He needs. I mean, Stroud didn't play well tonight. It's just and to have Goff throw 5 picks and if you're not to score anything.
I think to answer Joey's question, it is going to help because when you add a true number 1 guy like that, he can flip these games a lot more than.
It's obviously going to help. It's Nico Collins who was a leading receiver when he went out. My question is, like, I feel like we're looking at, like, Nico Collins coming back as, like, the savior for this Texans season. And I don't think that's it. I think the O-line is bad. And it's a real problem, and it could cost them, like, a first-round playoff game.
Yeah, could.
Nico can't fix that.
Yeah, I mean, they lost to the Jets because of that O-line.
The red zone offense tonight, and I know Lions are top 5 in the league, but the red zone offense was terrible.
Yeah.
Field goal after field goal after field goal in that first half. Don't even score in the second half. We weren't able to watch it, but those are problems that, like, yeah, maybe Nico can help with that, but that seems bigger than getting a wide receiver back.
Yeah. It's hard to pinpoint what it is, but they have a problem. They're not beating good teams. That's a problem.
Part of it too is that sophomore slump too for CJ.
Yeah.
I think a lot of good quarterbacks have to go through that. So I think, like we said, he's not taking anybody by surprise anymore. So he's got to go through that. And they were on the winning end last year. They won eight games by less than 3 points last year. So they're on the downside of it.
You still think they're a playoff team, right?
Playoff team, but now
Especially in that division.
Now my expectation for them is probably a lot lower than what it once was.
Is this 3 in a row? 3 losses in a row? Because it was Packers.
Who was it last week? Yeah,
Packers, Jets,
Jets on Halloween.
I believe they're going into a bye now, right?
No, they don't go by
No?
week 14.
Jeez.
So they're just gonna keep on going. Shout out to Nico Collins for giving us the update, the injury update.
I got to start DeMarcus Robinson.
5 minutes before kickoff.
That was
Sweet.
cold. That was cold
Sweet.
for sure. All right, let's move on here. Falcons lose to the Saints. Is this just a divisional game?
Yeah.
Weirdness?
Yes.
Any worry for the Falcons here?
No, they're
Not
good.
at all.
Okay, that's kind of where I was. Saints, you're very stupid for winning games right now.
Yes.
Should be winning.
You need to lose every game possible.
Should be celebrating that you won because you're supposed to be. Yeah, dumb.
Yeah. Did you see the coach's face, by the way, when he won the game?
Yeah.
You didn't see it?
Rizzy?
Yeah, go check it out.
What a name!
It's one of the more disturbing things you'll see in the
That was after he clogged the
This
toilet
weekend.
or whatever.
Classic Rizzy.
Jeez, what a day for the Riz.
All Rizzy.
All right, this next game, we knew it was going to be a classic, like, great physical football game. Lived up to the hype. Buccaneers, 49ers. 49ers take care of it. I believe there was in Santa Clara.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so...
No.
No, Tampa.
No,
It's in
it's
Tampa Bay?
Tampa.
Okay, yeah.
Tampa.
So Tampa loses at home. Baker Mayfield, this man was absolutely free. He was free. Anyone could have had him to be their franchise quarterback. I'll tell you right now, if they stop messing around with Todd Bowles and all the stuff they're doing, you can win a Super Bowl with Baker Mayfield, with the way he's playing. Me and Angel were talking about it. There's not 5 quarterbacks in the NFC I would take over Baker Mayfield, especially in the NFC.
Let's just go.
I'd take Jalen because he's the best probably in the world.
Okay.
Fly Eagles fly.
Let's be real.
I'm being real. I would take Jalen. I would
The way
take-
he's playing right now.
especially this year. Yeah.
Playing a lot better than this.
And that's the context. This year.
Yeah.
Would you take the hard one? We were Jared Goff.
Yeah.
He threw 5 picks tonight. So you want to answer?
And they still won. They still won the game. He threw a touchdown.
Rebuttal.
Touchdowns.
I think I'd
Is
take
that the
Goff.
exact opposite for Baker Mayfield? Like threw 5 picks, still won the game. Baker Mayfield played his ass off, still lost.
350 yards lost.
Okay, so you would take Goff.
I would take off.
I'd
Would you
take
guys
Goff.
take Goff
I'd take
over
Goff as
Baker?
well.
Taking Baker.
I'm probably taking Baker.
Taking Baker.
It's close.
It's close,
It's
though.
close, but I'm taking Goff. I love Goff.
But realize where we are in the NFC. Like these are the best. Jordan Love.
This year, with all the injuries, I'm taking Baker.
Thank you. I would too.
I would
Baker's playing well. It
Brock
sucks.
Purdy.
Baker.
Yeah, Baker.
There
There isn't 2 quarterbacks you would take in the NFC in front of the NFC.
Kirk. Yes, I'm taking Kirk
AFC's a
over
loser.
him.
I would take Baker for sure.
Yeah, I'm taking Baker over Kirk right now.
No, I'm trying to think of NFC quarterbacks.
Is he the best quarterback in the NFC?
No, Jalen Hurts
No.
is. But
Are we taking Jaden Daniels?
that's I would. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Jaden Daniels.
Jay Daniels is a tricky.
I would take him absolutely.
You're saying you would take Jane Daniels over
I would take Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield.
And Kyler.
Oh.
And what about Kyler?
Ooh, he's having a great year.
I'll take Baker.
I would take Kyler on this one.
Man,
I'm taking Kyler.
I've seen Kyler
taking
disappear.
Kyler, yeah.
I've seen Kyler disappear more this season than Baker has.
Well, we saw Baker disappear. Baker
Kyler's
disappeared
won-
for
they
like
won
3
four-
years.
They won 4 straight.
What do you mean disappear? I didn't hear what Joey said because I was
like
like
3
insulted by
years.
that.
Something quick-witted.
But no, I mean, just the point is, like, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the
Yeah,
NFC now.
the fact that we have this conversation.
Yes, he was absolutely free. Like any one of those guys that like I was opposite of you guys on, I understand your side though.
Okay, real quick. If you're the GM of the Bucks, right, and you have all, what would you do to fix to make them a Super Bowl team?
Oh God, fire Todd Bowles.
Okay,
I hate Todd Bowles. I'm with
Like
you.
right
he's
now.
so like anemic,
He's like,
so
man.
like
Text him right now.
We
I don't
talk-
care if he's at home with his wife. Text him.
We
right
had
now.
a little discussion about that previously.
Open your mouth and talk into the mic.
I've never heard of Todd Bowles.
That's my Todd Bowles. I can't stand Todd
He
Bowles.
just has a mouth.
My
breather.
3 big moves. You fire Todd Bowles, right? You hire that offensive coordinator as your head coach right now.
Yeah. Yep.
He works with Baker. He's better than Dave Canales with Baker. You hire him right now. Have no idea what his name is. Hire him.
It's not Alex.
It's like Tim.
Just you can't just guess white names.
Timothy Dalton.
Don,
Chad,
Kyle.
Kyler.
Mitchell.
Yeah, one of those guys. But I'd hire
Liam
Ryan
Cohen.
Reynolds.
Was it?
Liam. That was my next white guy guess.
Liam Cohen.
Liam, yeah.
Liam.
Shout out to Liam.
South Liam.
Liam. What's up, Liam?
No. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that on this show. Okay, so I fired Todd Bowles. I fixed the O-line, make it a juggernaut.
A juggernaut.
Yeah.
A juggernaut, bitch. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Can I hear Joey's top 3 moves, please?
Why can't there be like a subtle reference?
Sorry.
Remember that?
Yeah, I just said it, jackass.
Let's stop the whole show and then let's talk about that movie. Remember that?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I beef up the offensive line and then I just pour money into that defensive
You
line.
drafting receivers?
No.
No? You're still going with Mike Evans and Godwin?
I think, yeah, well, Godwin, yeah, never mind.
But Cade
Yeah.
Otton has shown that he could be more than what they
Yeah. And
were
he's young.
using him for.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. Everyone's, you probably have to restock the
I'm not saying spend first round picks on receivers, but you're throwing the second rounders.
I would spend a little more
Yeah.
attention on your run game. A little more attention. I understand you're doing it now.
I
by
think it's an
committee.
O-line problem. You have good backs.
Yeah.
Bucky Irving and Rashad White, you could do that.
Wirfs went down today,
What
right?
kind of noise was that, Gabe?
You good?
Sorry.
Jesus.
He gets emotional about the Bucks.
About the run game.
About the offensive line.
I'm sorry, my friend.
All right, let's move on here. The Steelers and Commanders.
Oh.
What a game.
Truth. Here's the truth.
You, that's stupid. Oh.
Put a pencil in his mouth, man. Just shut him
How good
up.
can the Steelers be with Russell Wilson?
Apparently very good.
Apparently good.
I mean,
They're
are they
3-0.
Super Bowl contenders?
They're 3-0.
Because they have one of the best records in the league right now.
Yeah.
I mean, since he's come in, the offensive passing game has
Did you almost say when Russ is cooking?
Russ is
Hey.
Did you almost say that?
Russ is cooking.
He's warming up.
look,
He's got
He's
the
also
stove.
dancing.
He
Also
had that
dancing.
that little cringy dance at the end. I wanted to turn the TV off.
Hey, come on. That was a special moment for him.
14 for 28, 3
Yeah,
touchdowns,
except
1
we just did.
interception, sacked 3 times, 93 rating. They have a dominant run game. They are basically the reincarnate of the Seattle Seahawks, and it is working.
Yeah.
Yeah, they play good. They play good defense. I think Hightower got banged up today, but besides that, everyone kind of remained healthy.
Yeah, he did.
Mike Williams.
It's a great fit. It's a great fit.
winning, yeah.
When we graded the additions, I gave it an A because of the fit.
Yeah.
He can only do one thing well.
Run
and that is
straight.
run straight. We're going to throw the ball really high, and you go get it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can do that.
I can do that.
Aaron never wanted to do that.
Aaron wanted me to do like 5-yard options.
Aaron wanted to look at me pre-play and just go,
Like, you should read my mind.
I don't know what that means.
Mike, you idiot. You should read my mind.
It's funny because that's exactly what happened today on his touchdown.
Yeah.
He just outran the guy, and it was a beautiful pass.
That's what he's always been good at. Terrell, the Steelers, are they a Super Bowl contender?
The Steelers are a Super Bowl contender. I mean, the AFC is real top heavy, and then it just gets real bad. So, I mean,
Yeah.
at the top, the Bills, the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Chiefs are beatable. I mean, if the refs aren't there,
Well, apparently.
the Chiefs are beatable.
You should have handed this to someone else, Joe. Don't give us a T on that.
The Chiefs have had some games where they look beatable. Obviously, today was one of them.
Yeah.
Baltimore, another division opponent, and the Bills, they don't look great against good teams, so they have a shot.
I mean,
in
out of
in
the
AFC to come out of the AFC.
like the current AFC playoff teams, I picked the Pittsburgh over the Texans, over the Chargers, and over the Broncos, like easily.
Are they the division leaders?
Yeah. They're currently the 3 seed.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
No, Baltimore's right.
Baltimore
I was
lost.
gonna say, where's
Baltimore's
Baltimore?
behind. They're at 5. They're at
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. Baltimore's fifth.
Yeah, they're
right up
they're
to
the
the
leaders.
top.
So yeah, besides Baltimore and KC,
I want to see them play against each other.
KC,
now.
I would take this Pittsburgh team. They just do everything well, and defense travels and also wins championships. So I'm confident in this team.
Wait, are you talking about the division, like over Baltimore and everything?
There's only.
I might be.
There's only 4 strong teams in the AFC. It's like the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Bills, and the Steelers. They're the class, and then the
Texans,
Chargers, Broncos pass, and the rest are
Jets.
The Jets are the 10th seed.
There's 9. There's 9 teams in the AFC with a losing record.
Yeah, that's true.
9.
Yeah,
And
it's
there's
not
only
as
16.
It's not as strong as we thought it would.
You guys are so disrespectful to the Chargers.
You could think the Chargers are in that
I was gonna
top.
say they're past. They're not. They're
Chargers are right there with the Steelers. Absolutely.
They're
Wow.
Yes.
they're not in the class with the Steelers. They're in the middle. They're Texans, Chargers, Broncos. Those are all the middle teams.
Did they play each other? Did they play each other?
Who?
Chargers, Steelers?
Yeah, the Steelers won that game.
Yeah, they did,
Justin
huh?
Fields was the quarterback.
That's why it feels like
I know Justin Fields is quarterback of
It
the
was like
Chargers.
13-6 or something like that. It was
It was a real highlight reel.
Man, the AFC is a real letdown this year.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
because
we thought, here comes Trevor Lawrence.
Here come the Colts.
Here comes Anthony Richardson. CJ Stroud is going to be as good as Mahomes.
Burrow bounce back.
Wow, that really was the narrative.
Yeah, and
there are 9 teams. The 9 teams that are not in the playoff hunt right now, or in the playoffs for the AFC, they're combined 24-61.
that's a pretty good record.
All right, so there's no middle class. It's a
Great record out there.
It's a
There's the good 4 teams.
So are the Broncos in? Like,
Broncos
Yeah.
are in.
Yeah.
no, I'm not. I know as of this moment, but
Right now,
do you guys feel safe? Like rest of the season, Broncos are
Had
making
we
the
won
playoffs.
today,
I feel
we'd
pretty
be
confident.
2 games. We'd be 2 games ahead of the Colts.
Yeah,
who are
because
the 8th seed.
I'm not scared of the Colts. I'm not scared of Cincinnati. I'm definitely not scared of the Jets. And those
So
are,
3 teams are going to make it from the AFC West, probably.
Yeah,
3 teams will make it from that.
Wow.
it's pretty
Wow.
nice.
Here's how bad the AFC is right now. The Broncos are 5-5, and they're only 1 game ahead of the Colts in the playoff hunt.
Yeah.
The Chiefs can
Jesus.
clinch a playoff spot in the next 2 weeks.
Minnesota and Jacksonville, 12-7. First of all, that's ugly.
It's not been this close.
Yeah. 7-2 versus 2-8. The Vikings win by 5 points. Sam Darnold, 241, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Sam Darnold's kind of come back to earth. Is that just the simple explanation of this?
The curtain kind of fall down a little bit here.
That's a shame. It's
Turning
so
back into
early.
a pumpkin.
He's turning back to seeing ghosts. He didn't play well. The Jaguars' defense is not good, and he didn't play well against a bad defense. It's not great. That's not great. And then
It's Mac Jones.
Who? Yeah. It's just disappointing because this is when you want to start hitting your stride as a team.
Yeah.
It's like when you're leading the playoffs, you're fine for positioning, and now you're throwing 3 picks against Jacksonville. That's not great.
There's supposed to be 3 teams from the NFC North. Who would be the one to take their spot if they really started to falter here? From their division, obviously. Is it so? Eagles Commanders is going to be tough because they both have good records. From the South, anyone? Falcons going to be fine, but I don't think you're worried about the Panthers, Saints, or
Yeah, I want to
Bucks
say
have
the
a chance
Bucks.
then.
Yeah, they keep losing these close games though.
But they're
Yeah.
3 games ahead of those teams. They're 7-2.
yeah.
So they'd have to have a real big drop off. They're gonna make.
They might just back into the playoffs. And
I mean, Packers are only a game behind them.
And then there's San Francisco, San Francisco,
That's-
LA, and
that's
the
a division.
Cardinals
The
is
Cardinals,
now a division.
yeah.
that's the division that
Rams.
might take their spots. They might take the Packers and the Vikings spot.
But they might send 1 team out of the NFC West. One team might get in.
And the Bears really fooled us.
Yeah, Bears really fooled us.
I-
I don't want to say the Vikings fooled us. I think we kind of knew what Sam Darnold was. I was hoping it would last a little longer.
I had
but-
higher hopes. Yeah, same.
Yeah, but
It's
oh well.
just- See, sometimes you are who you are, and he's still Sam Darnold.
Let's not forget, Sam Darnold was pretty bad.
I mean, we're talking this way too, and they won. Like they're 7-2.
But like,
They won 12-7 against the Jaguars. Who started Mac Jones?
But this doesn't give me confidence.
Yeah.
in them.
No,
Like,
I
I already
agree.
started to question them last week when they won, and then when they lost, or what, and they won this week, and it's bad.
the no touchdowns, the interceptions to me, it's just like, whoa, that's not going to work.
Because usually people, I think Caleb Williams has had his best game. Everyone has their best games against Jacksonville.
Most people do.
Yeah, and then except for Sam, old Sammy boy.
Yeah. Let's move on here. Will Levis and the Titans lost by 10, 27-17 to the Chargers. My most underrated team in the NFL. Chargers, I think, are going going to be really good, and the team you don't want to play in the playoffs, but they're not going to do anything in the playoffs. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good, but once you start putting them under a microscope, under the playoff light, you kind of see their
Like the Rams last year.
yeah, like
You didn't want to face
Okay.
them the first round.
but Chargers have like no like wide receivers that you're scared of. They have good defense, so you can lock down the passing game.
Well, you need to guard Quentin Johnson because the man keeps catching touchdowns.
Excuse me. No, but your Chargers are good, but they have some pieces like in the offseason they had to do some stuff. But yeah, it's a good year one for Harbaugh though.
Never mind. They don't have any receivers.
Yeah, they have Lad McConkey.
Leading receiver today was Will Disley, 5 catches, 30 yards.
That's not great.
God, how'd they win?
The Chargers.
Because of
Just
Will
really
Levis.
run the ball.
Will Levis.
Yeah, I'm saying, Angel, did we get a meme today? I don't think we did. I think it's the first Will Levis week. We didn't get a meme.
I mean,
just didn't
speaking
let
of Will
Barton
Levis,
Will.
we've seen enough of him to know like it's time to move on next year.
Yeah,
Right, like
I'm not even sure if he'll be on the Titans next year. He's not
Yeah.
very good.
We've seen enough.
I think Mason Rudolph will be the backup next year, and he'll be on a roster or no? Is he good enough?
Yeah, he'll be on a roster. He's a second-round pick.
Yeah.
Starter experience.
He's like Drew Lock, just like never really panned out.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's just not very
I had high hopes for I had him leading
You had the
NFL.
highest hopes for Will Levis.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk Eagles-Cowboys.
Here we go.
Woo!
It's a great game. This is a good game. It's a good one.
I was texting a lot of people there.
Okay, we know the Eagles are back. I think they're back, and I understand they beat the Cowboys, but they didn't just beat the Cowboys. They obliterated the Cowboys. Yeah. They just look like several classes above the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys pretty much just completely suck.
Yes.
But Jalen Hurts did a couple turnovers today. What was cool about that is that he bounced back pretty nicely. Saquon looks pretty good still. This defense, man. Quinyon Mitchell, or should I say Quintanamo Bay Mitchell, is locking down
Since the bye week.
everybody. And guess who guarded CeeDee Lamb today? Guess who Fangio said, hey, you take that man. Cooper DeJean.
Yep.
That's a bad wipe.
Coop. Does he do the Riley Moss thing where he covers up his whiteness?
No.
He's proud of that.
No, he's proud of
He's
it.
white and proud.
He does wear some ice, though. It's kind of nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's one of those
It's a
guys.
balancing act.
He's one of those guys.
AJ, we're back, right? Super Bowl stuff?
Big time. I mean, I'd like to play it safe with my team. I like to enjoy this week to week. Sit down, watch the game. But no, I mean, this was, say what you want. It was Cooper Rush. It was, CD had a hurt shoulder or whatever. This was a statement game. We came out. We won the game we were supposed to win. And we're moving on to Washington next week, right?
Yeah, Thursday.
Cannot wait. Thursday
night.
Yeah.
Which something happened in this game that I think is huge for us Thursday against Commanders. We were kicking their ass so badly that we were able to sit most of our team early into the third quarter, including Saquon Barkley, only 15 carries today. I think we're set up really nice. I can't wait to get Jaden Daniels' sweet ass.
Well,
Oh, wow.
We're going to destroy that boy.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. I can't wait. I can't wait.
It's a good game.
It's not.
It's a good game.
God.
Commanders play. They haven't won these games, but they play well against good teams. So I'm not picking them though. The
Cowboys.
Eagles look pretty good. Defense looks pretty
The
good.
Cowboys are a disaster.
Cowboys. We talk about them. They're
The Cowboys had 3 total yards in the third quarter today.
No way.
First half they had I think either 24 or 34 yards
Cooper
passing.
Rush, I think, finished with 40 yards passing.
How do
The Cowboys are the first team in NFL history to be down by 20 points in 5 straight home games.
That's a good record. That's a good
Hey,
thing to
Terrell's
have.
bringing it today, man.
Yeah.
80. They're being outscored 82 to 22 in
What
third
the hell's going on with you today?
This is what happens when the Broncos lose.
When the Broncos lose, I'll just get mad and go look at all the other teams.
Who else is losing?
Every other, it's like all the teams that suck today.
Yeah.
But I mean, okay, I moved. I guess we gotta stop just piling in. There's
What do you do?
I don't know what you do. Because Jerry Jones is the problem, and he's not going anywhere.
Yep.
And the worst is like he thinks he's killing it.
Or he thinks like I'm gonna be part of the solution.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm so not the problem.
yeah. It's just he lost his team, lost locker room. This team's not playing for him, not playing for anybody. Micah Parsons came back. It didn't even matter. It's just they're done.
Quarterback's done for the year.
Correct, done for the year. They still have to pay Micah, so you're gonna be cap
Pay
strapped
Micah
next year. Like you have no money, a bad team, a new head coach that no one's gonna believe in next year because it's a Cowboys head coach. So
Yeah.
back to Cowboys just being the Cowboys. Good for them.
Let's leave the Cowboys alone. I feel like those Cowboy fans. I feel bad for Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
Legitimately feel
Which
bad.
is crazy. Yeah.
Like I don't even want to talk trash to them. 'Cause
I mean, 3 wins on
unless
the
they talk to me first. And
Maybe
then
if they
I will.
stop, if
I
they
will
stop
give it
saying
back.
this is our year, then they'll start winning years. That's
Probably.
what happened to them a couple years
Probably.
ago. They just like, you know what, we suck, and then
It's
they
our
started winning.
year.
No, this is our year. This is our year. They're not. It's been 30 years.
So when I say we're gonna stop piling on the Cowboys,
Angel
that's
wasn't
exactly
even
what I
born the
meant.
last time they made the Super Bowl.
I'm so young right now. I'm so
That's a
young.
direct shot at Angel.
You're 30.
Why you have to put that?
Jesus. Shots fired.
That's fucked up, dog. how you put him on blast like that?
All right, let's last game here. Cardinals and Jets. Cardinals scored 31. Jets scored 6. Let's have an intervention right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
AJ, we've gathered today.
We love you.
We love you.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
I watched this whole game too.
Let's
I had
start
the
there.
Eagles on and Jets cards.
Why would you get your
We want to ask that you don't talk when we're doing
Yeah,
that.
your job is not to say a word and listen to how much we love you.
We love you. We're all going to go around and talk. No, I was kidding. AJ, you got to let it go. And I understand you have let it go.
It's done. It's over.
The Jets
It's
are
over.
done, man.
Even if
Jets
they had
are done.
lost this game and looked good, I would have still been like, okay, done. I'm done. I'm done with this team.
Now, what, in your opinion, you're the Jets guy, what's the biggest problem? There's a lot of problems. What's the biggest
It's
problem?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm so done with him. Yep. It's written right here. It's over, Aaron.
Yeah.
It's over. He doesn't look like a good NFL quarterback anymore.
Yeah.
I don't. Now that last year in Green Bay was not a fluke. That was not. Oh, Devontae's gone. You know, he doesn't have any chemistry with the receiver. That was not a fluke. That was the cliff. After that last year with Devontae, that was it.
Yeah.
And he's just. And then he's got an attitude and he's got something to say. He's got to make a look if he misses a pass because it's the receiver's fault every single time.
And going back to that last year with the Packers too, the ultimate complaint that he had was, I just don't have my guys here, my system here.
Yep.
So now here we are. Let's fast forward. Let's give you your guys your system here with the Jets, and here we are.
I'm so done with him.
Today, 22 for 35, 151 yards, sacked 3 times, no touchdowns, no picks, though, so that's good. But, your connection with Devontae Adams has not shown itself except for that one play last week.
Yeah.
And I'm so tired of hearing once his chemistry gets on board, we're about to be in week 11. Like, how much time do you want to give them?
Well, they have 7 games left. They would have to win all 7 games to be at 10 wins, right? They're at 3 wins right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
at
it's
10 and 7, you could probably make the playoffs, right, Terrell? You're the number guy right now.
You're the number guy right now.
Yeah. I'm the number guy.
Well, what's the percentages there?
I have the MVP
What are they
odds right
saying in
here.
Vegas right now?
Yeah, I got all the MVP odds. No, they'll make the playoffs in the AFC.
They have to win 7 games in a row.
Yeah, winning
in order to
7 in
get
a
I
row.
mean, they've lost 6 of 7, so I don't know if that's going to happen.
They've won one game since since Aaron didn't want to hug Robert Saleh.
Yep. And that's kind of where I'm going here. It is a lot of it is Aaron Rodgers' fault. But a lot of it is his defense's fault.
Yeah.
The defense is not good anymore.
No.
Not the same.
And that's why I struggle with it would have been better with Zach Wilson. No, you wouldn't, because it's not the same team. Last year, they had a great defense. This year, in let's do the last 5 games. 31 points, 21, 25, 37, and 23. They're getting up a ton of points. Sauce Gardner, not the same guy.
No, not at all.
Not the same guy. And overall, this defense, not the same defense without Robert Saleh, who you fired.
Yeah, I think when Robert Saleh was hired, they're like last or second to last ranked in the league, and then when he hired, they're top 5, top 10, whatever. And now they're back to where they were prior to him being hired. It's not. You guys thought like there's no more moves to make. Now this is just your team.
Oh, no.
Like you fired the head coach, you changed play callers. You got Devontae Adams. What are you gonna do? Like they're just a bad team. And poor Jets fans. Last year they were teased for one game, for one drive, and then Aaron Rodgers got hurt. This whole season, like now we're back.
Yeah.
And then you have less wins than you did last year. And Aaron Rodgers is a problem, but this team is not. It's not a great culture here.
Nail in the coffin, they're done, right? We're done talking about them
They're
as
done.
far as okay.
the
Let's move on
Jets
to the Cardinals because they're very much not done.
No.
Yeah.
They are, I think, still winning the NFC North.
They are.
Yep.
They hung 31 on that vaunted
West.
Jets defense. Sorry, NFC West.
They're 6-4.
They're 6-4. Kyler Murray's playing really good football. MVP talk is definitely there. Marvin Harrison hasn't even really broken out yet. They're kind of just getting it done with McBride, Connor, and
McBride's a beast.
yeah, and Kyler Murray. I mean, it's just like how far can this team go?
It's weird because if you put them side by side with the 49ers and the Rams, like, oh, this should be the last place team for sure.
Yeah.
But right now, I mean, the Rams haven't played yet as a time
Jeez, their
of
schedule.
time of recording. But what is it hard?
Oh,
For the Cardinals,
they have the Seahawks next week. They
That's a
got
win.
the Vikings after that. They got the Seahawks again after that.
okay, we can't call it that fast.
Sorry. They got
Jesus.
Seattle, and they
So wait,
have...
Let us
God, let us answer.
I know you guys were answering. I was just naming out the teams.
We do that every time.
All right, go.
Washington,
Seattle.
Detroit. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Seattle.
Win. Seattle's spiraling.
The Vikings.
That's a win. The Seattle's a win.
Yeah, the Vikings the week after.
It's a win.
Call that
Win.
It's a win, right?
It's a win.
Yeah.
Seattle again.
It's another win.
I would give him a loss on that one. Because the division game, I think they'll split it.
Yeah.
I don't think they win. If they win, that's 7 wins in a row.
I think they win the
don't think
home
they win
game,
7
and then I think they win the away game as well.
So they're
I
gonna
must agree with you, and I was like, I thought you were agreeing with me, and then you went again.
and away.
We're like, oh yeah.
Joe's cooking right now.
What else they got?
The Pats right after that.
I don't know, man. The Pats taking down the Giants.
They're not bad.
They got the same record as the Jets,
They're
and they win the
I'll say
tiebreaker.
Cardinals because the Cardinals are they're on one. So I'll say Cardinals.
All right, the Panthers.
God, are they going to go undefeated? What the hell?
That's what I'm
5-0.
And then it ends here with, or it doesn't end here, but in these last 2 games, they got the Rams the following week.
They're gonna
Depending
lose
on where
that
the Rams are at
They're
that
gonna
part of
lose
the
that
year.
I'd say lost there.
Yeah.
If they have a loss, I'd say that's where it is.
And then against the Niners at home. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but
CMC. Did we talk about? He looked.
2 tough games, 13 carries, 39 yards. I think it was.
Yeah.
I mean, first game back after.
I'm taking the Niners.
yeah, they're not going to give them.
I'm taking the Niners there. I'll take the Niners for the last game. So what's the record then?
That'd be 5-2,
No, they'd be 11-6.
11-6.
Goodness
bad.
gracious.
They're in the playoffs.
Wow, that'd be
Have you ever
crazy.
seen Kyler in the playoffs?
Yeah, they got destroyed by the Rams.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you didn't remember.
That'd be cool to see.
But that was his last really good season. Was that
Yeah,
when they went
before the
11-5,
injury.
and yeah, they.
It's crazy. Like they're not even like roster wise. They shouldn't be this far.
No.
Good for them.
Kyler, man. Kyler
Yeah.
Murray.
I'm on the Cardinals. I said a couple weeks ago that they entered the chat.
You did, and we all laughed at you.
You laughed at me.
I didn't.
I have
I
really-
didn't. I
You
didn't.
weren't here.
I laughed really hard.
Oh, I was gonna say, I definitely would not laugh at you.
You were
I
here on
love
that.
the Cardinals.
I laughed at you.
I laughed at you pretty hard.
Yeah,
It was-
you
it
laughed.
was-
You said,
it was-
they're not. Yeah, I would say they entered
It was
the chat.
hilarious.
It was a good joke. Huh?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
No, the Cardinals are here, and Kyler's balling right now. His accuracy is up. So, and he made a lot of good plays down the stretch even today. So
I'm so glad he bounced back from that hit because he got obliterated.
He really did.
Jeez.
his little afro popped out.
I missed the play. All I saw was his helmet off. I'm like, what happened? And they cut to the replay. Like, oh my, holy shit!
That's really good.
That's a hit stick play, man.
That's
That's
when
like
you
the
see what- remember
classic.
the blitz game. The
Yes.
decapitated. That's all I tell him on that
All right,
play.
that is week number 10 slate of games. It was a good Sunday, boys.
Yes, it was.
Oh, yeah.
It's winding down. That's kind of sad, but next week, week number 11, we have one more game left. Dolphins, Rams. I think we are all picking the Rams.
Rams.
I am. Yep.
Dolphins don't pick
Tyreek
good
might
teams.
not play. Yeah, I mean, Dolphins are already done, right? 2-6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rams are. God, this NFC West is going to be fun down the stretch here.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of all surging. I don't know what the Niners are yet, but I think they're about to
My
take off.
favorite team was the Rams in the to take the West here. I love the Rams. They're finally healthy again.
Yeah, who you put your
Not
money
to
on?
see the Cardinals and their schedule coming up. You don't like the Cardinals here?
Who you put your money on in the West?
I put
The Cardinals.
Rams. I love the Rams. They're healthy. And they're,
AJ?
Man, I like the Niners.
It's so close though.
It's close.
definitely not Seattle.
It-
I guess I'm the deciding vote here.
Oh, I didn't know where. Okay.
I probably go Rams.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. This division's always good.
I mean, a Rams win. They're still a game. The Cardinals are a game ahead of the other two teams, so it's still pretty close.
Yeah.
Even Seattle, they're still a game.
Rams
ahead.
getting healthy too. They're getting both their interior offensive linemen back tomorrow.
And Puka hasn't punched anybody yet, so we're good there.
Yeah, Puka's going to play. Hopefully he's healthy. I want Cooper Kupp to stay healthy.
Coop. Yeah, me too.
That's not happening.
It's very negative.
Wrong.
All right, guys, before we wrap it up, anyone want to shout out? Any shout outs? Special players, special performances?
Shout out to Bo Nix. Played great today, even though they lost to the Chiefs.
Yeah,
Shout
nice.
out Bo Nix.
True.
Shout out to Joe Burrow and the Bengals. They just can't.
Yeah, man.
They should be up there with the Bills and everybody, and they're gonna make it. I think as hard as I don't want them to, because Denver's like hovering right around the bottom,
Right.
and Denver would probably be the team they're gonna knock. They would knock out, because I think the Chargers are pretty solid where they're at, and I don't know, maybe in the Texans, they're gonna win that division. So, but. Man, the Bengals
so close,
It's
but
tough.
so
They're
far.
Chase and Burrow are balling this year, and they just
Can't win.
Still losing.
Any special shout outs, guys?
Receiver, I'm blanking on his name right now from the Niners that caught touchdown today.
Pearsall.
Ricky
Pearsall,
Pearsall.
yeah.
Shout out to him.
Like 70-some days since being shot in the chest.
Yep.
Through the chest.
Bull went through his body.
Jeez.
Good lord.
Now catching the ball with his chest.
Good for him.
Scoring a touchdown, baby.
So
Loved it.
that scar's fully healed then.
And John Mechie, first touchdown since beating
Yeah.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
God.
Wow.
Okay, well, T, thanks for upping me.
It's true. It's true.
What's wrong with you, man?
So what you got, Gabe?
I got a guy got shot in the chest right here. Well, my guy beat cancer. Thanks.
Anything, AJ?
Shout out to Bijan Robinson, NFL's best kept secret.
No one's talking about him.
He had 116 yards today, 2 touchdowns. He had 6 touchdowns in the last 5 games.
Yep.
And he's doing this in a shared backfield.
Yep.
I mean, today they were at the goal line, gave the ball to Tyler Algier, 3 plays in a row. 4th down, they give to Bijan, punches it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, he's
Post-hype sleeper.
he's pretty good. No one talks about him. I don't know why.
Nobody's talking about him.
Phenomenal.
He's killing it.
Yeah.
No one's talking about the Falcons, and they might be an
It
action.
doesn't make sense either, because it's not like the Falcons are playing bad right now.
Right,
The Falcons
right.
are playing good. I don't know why.
Yeah. All right, that's our show today. Thanks so much for joining us. Episode 180 in the books. We will see you again on Wednesday with a brand new Angels Heavenly Top 10.
Woo.
And I don't think you guys know this, but on Wednesday as well, me and Angel decided mid-season awards, MVP, Rookie of the Year, all that good stuff. See you then. Bye.
Peace.